everyone. I am back doing another episode on YouTube. I want to thank you for joining me and watching this episode. This is going to be a fun one today. And I'm just doing a skull theme. I'm going to show you different ways of doing arrangements in skull containers. This happens to be a paper mache one that I found recently, which I love. And I'm not going to do a wet arrangement here. I'm going to do maybe a dried arrangement in here. And then you have these glass ones that are super, super cool and nice that we're going to do flowers in. And you'll see how it's going to be like styled. This is really cool. And then we've got a paper mache one. I feel like this is a basket of some sort, but we're not going to use the handles. And I'm going to do a bouquet in here, and I'm going to make it a little dark. So everything's going to be a little dark. Make sure that you are following me on the community page of YouTube. There's a lot of new things that we're announcing there. And let me get this started. I'm going to prep this container first. And I've taken a floral foam. This is a wet one, but I have not soaked this in water. I just want to leave it dry. And what I'm taking is a dab of hot glue, and I'm inserting it in there. I'm just going to hold it for a little second so it can cool down and settle. And then I'm going to go back and make this really cool. I'm going to take my coffee beans, and what you can do to make it look cooler . And I'm cutting them and just doing it in different layers. You see, I can cut this up or I can leave this out like this. I have a few more stems left, which might not cover the complete foam, but what I'm gonna do is I can go back in and do different type of filler just to cover that. I wanted the main look to look like the coffee beans, so I'm gonna try to keep that aesthetic the same without compromising it, but I think this looks really, really cool. Originally, I was thinking about painting this black, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna leave it like this. I like the color. It's dark enough that if it's in a setting the room is dark, this will work perfectly. You can even do different types of flowers. You can do some dried ones as well. Here, that's done. I'm gonna take some of this filler. Just gonna go in little pieces of it. What I'm doing is just going in and filling everything so that the green doesn't show. And then I'm going to take the bone and I'm just going to pop it up in there. Look how cool that looks, right? Came out amazing. Now I'm going to take these flowers right here. And for this one, I'm going to be completely silent now, apparently, right? I can't talk this morning. And then, of course, you know, I have a lot to say, but my head is somewhere else this morning, so I'll get it. I'll get it back to its place, I promise. What I'm doing is I'm taking clusters of this, the flowers, and I'm tying it close, tightly together. I have a rubber band, so I'm going to use the rubber band for right now. You can do it with wire, you can do it with cable ties. This is easy too. So I can insert this into the container. Can finish this off, cut this. But later on I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna spray this all black, flat black, and then I'm gonna insert them back in there. So I'm gonna do that for both. And these are great because you can turn them around and dry them and repaint them. They come in different colors, but it's very summer colors like the oranges and the yellows and a little bit of the burgundies. There's no need to clean the stems of this because it's being dried. So I'm taking a piece of wire. I almost feel like the wire is a little bit more difficult to do rather than the rubber band because you have to have a little bit more control over the wire. I'm gonna put this in right here as well. See, that's so cool. It's got its own shape. I can always glue this on to the top of these because they're already dried. Since I have them, I don't want anything to go to waste. And saying that is sometimes even flowers dry up, or you have them in inventory, or you use them up. Whatever the scenario is, I think there's always a second way of using them. And the way to, for instance, for this one, look at all these things that I have that are drying up. This is actually a faux material. It's sprigs of just twisted material, whatever it is. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a hand-tied bouquet using these dried flowers and and the preserved or dried or fresh, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna do it with a rubber band. And then I'm going to take it and cut it to the length that I want. And basically, right before it goes into the container, I'm actually going to take it. Look how amazing this looks. Isn't that cool? Super cool. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, we're going to cut, we're going to go back into the area to do this black spray paint. Once I'm done and it's dried, I'm gonna come back and you're gonna see this styled and ready to go. So I'm back and you see that I've already sprayed this black. It's flat black. You can do it, any color you wish, but obviously the theme is skulls and I wanted it to be really dark. I didn't paint the coffee beans because they're already dark and I want that brown red tone and I don't want it completely solid black, but I have a trick up my sleeve. I'm gonna take a styrofoam, if I could cut it. What I'm gonna do is take hot glue and then I'm gonna press it together and fast. I'm gonna create spider webs on the arrangement. Just like that. Look at this. Just like that. I can go in. I don't think you can use the same side again because I think the glue then is used up. But let's see if we can try to do this again. Look at that. So cool. Anyways, that's done. And you can do it on these two if you'd like. You can do it on not only this kind of material, you can do it on food stations as well. You could have it on branches and trees and all that cool stuff. It's just a spider wave. It makes it a little more creepy, a little more texture, another added value into the arrangement without really doing too much to it. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys watching these videos. Make sure you're always on the community page on YouTube because we have a lot of new introductions and announcements there. I love you guys for tuning in and making all those wonderful comments and subscribing. I appreciate you guys, and peace out.